Jonathan, a quite astonishing game here at Fir Park. It finished 4-3 to Dundee. Can you quite believe you've lost it?
No, not really. But then again, I'm have to say, if you lose 4 goals like that, you don't deserve to win any football game, no matter what the level. So we shot ourselves on the foot today, and that cliche is certainly true today.
You talk about whirlwind starts in football games, but I don't think I've ever seen 5 goals in 11 minutes. But that's what it transpired. And taking it one by one, you were 2-0 down within 5 or 6 minutes, and it was unbelievable to watch what was going on.
Yeah, it was. But it happens. It happens even at professional levels, because I think if you come in with the attitude that we're going to stroll in the first 5-10 minutes and get into the game, that can happen to you. They had 2 first-team strikers playing, which are good, which are quick to react, and we weren't ready for it on an aggressive side, and concentration levels were so poor, and then you're always risky to lose a goal, and we did it twice, and after that it's hard to start playing.
But start playing you did, and you within 3 or 4 minutes you were level, unbelievably. Ross McLean scores, and then Don Thomas, and at that point you're probably thinking, okay, we've had a bad start, let's keep things tight.
Yeah, I thought getting back was nice. I think with 2 different playing styles, we had both played 4-4-2, but they played with Diamond. We had loads of space in the wide areas, and both our wingers scored. And got back into it, and I felt okay. Now we can settle in and we can start passing the ball. And we lose another goal from a really sloppy goal, considering we have a back four that is first teamers, and then we're up against it, And
the biggest frustration today was just the quality of the goals that we lost.
Yeah, definitely. Everything else was fine. I thought our attacking game at parts was really good. I felt second half, all in all, was very good, except for the goal we lost. I can't fault the players. I felt the commitment for the first 15 minutes was poor, and that's why we lost the 3 goals. But overall, if you create that many chances, you expect to win the game.
You mentioned the second half, and you're right. Before Dundee scored, up until that point, we created a ton of chances. It could have been 7-3 at half time. Did the 4th goal almost sum up the afternoon, because it's a simple ball into the box, Max is coming out to take it, and a little lack of communication. He collides with Luke Watton. The striker's not going to have an easier finish in his whole career, I don't think. No,
it's disappointing, because it's all about communication, and we keep coming back to it in a youth level or a young level and 20s level. It's all it needs is a shout, and that stops that goal, and instead it makes us look really silly and young. And after that 4-2, and we still should have come back into it, I think, the last 20 minutes. But
you get back in, it goes to 4-3. It's a great strike by Dom Thomas. 2 goals for him today, and that's the type of goal he's capable of when he's on song.
Yeah, I think Dom, that's 12 goals for him now for midfield at this level, and he hasn't played all the games even. And I think he is, for me, if you look at the 20s all over Scotland, if you take that age group, I think he is the shining star for me. I hope he will push himself, and I hope he will become better, and I hope he can push himself into the first team more, because he's a fantastic talent.
They then had the unbelievable situation of 3 disallowed goals, all 3 for offside. A couple of them we've looked back on, and they're close. I think it's probably, let's call it that. We'll call it close. Have you ever seen 3 disallowed goals in one half? I think 25 years ago was the last I seen it here at Fir Park.
No, I haven't. I always felt that a couple of them was very close, as you say, and it proved that they were not even close. But the referees are young at this level, or at least inexperienced. They're like our players, so you expect mistakes from them, and I would never blame the refs or put it against him. I feel sorry for Hege, because that would have been he wasn't offside, and a great finish with his left foot, and he'd been in for a minute on the pitch, so he deserved a goal. And
a very much broader point, is the offside rule confusing for coaches and players? Because in one half here, the half behind you, the linesman was almost flagging straight away, yet the other half up the other end, the linesperson was waiting for him to touch the ball or get near to the ball, and that really creates confusion for everybody in there. There seems to be a lack of consistency.
It is, because sometimes it is because you want to play a high line, you want to play a pressing game, you need to play a high line, you need to trust your linesmen, but as I said, you get mistakes, but what you want is a clear line and consistency. Even
I think it's dangerous when we leave it up to interpretation, because we spoke to the referee after the game, and he mentioned within 1.5 metres of somebody before they can flag off, which seems very bizarre to me. But
it is. You want the consistency from the referees. the game that they have a game plan when they come out for the 90 minutes. This is the line we're going to take. You're going to flag it early, and I'll decide if I give it or whatever. You decide as a referee, and you keep to that the whole 90 minutes. Coaches are usually happy, but there is a lot of interpretation, and as I said, I don't take it too hard on this level, but obviously for the first team it could be vital.
Absolutely, and you've got a couple of games now left to the end of the season, a handful of them. What's the main aim between now and the last game?
Well, I said to the players, of course we want to win the games, we get points, but it's to give every player that plays in the under-20s, whether a first teamer, whether it's a young player, to give them the best chance to shine, and that's my job. And I hope I can do that, and I hope I can get the players the best chance to progress in their careers.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Thank you.